what you're about to experience will blow your mind.
Or just leave you thinking, what the hell are they talking about?
Serenity is the directorial debut and labor of love of a certain writer-director whose name has been in the news quite a bit in recent weeks with the release of his new movie, The Avengers, Joss Whedon. The release of this movie is the culmination of a journey that began on the small screen on September 20th, 2002. Based on the short-lived television show Firefly, this American space western is set in the year 2517. The Earth that we now know, or Earth that was, is little more than a myth told to children in school. It could no longer sustain our numbers. We were so many. So the people of the time set out to find a new solar system, with dozens of planets and hundreds of moons. Each one of them was terraformed, a process taking decades, to support human life. The central planets formed the Alliance, instituting the version of civilization that they found appropriate. The outer planets, where life was not so easy and people more diverse, became the new frontier. As the Alliance sought to control the outer planets, the people of those planets resisted. The resulting civil war was devastating. The Independents fought fearlessly, but eventually were crushed in the Battle of Serenity on the planet Hera. This ended up being the last major battle in the War of Unification, and the event that takes Malcolm Reynolds' faith, but not his spirit, as well as providing the name of the ship we find him captaining. This is where our story takes place. Serenity is a Firefly-class transport ship that Captain Reynolds purchases after the war to start a new life, as far from the Alliance as possible. With him is Zoe, a friend, confidant, and fellow war veteran. Together, they gather a crew including the pilot, Hoden Washburn, Kewinnet Lee Fry, or Kaylee, who is Serenity's second mechanic, and Jane, who is a hired gun, as not all of their jobs are strictly legal. While picking up passengers to make ends meet, they encounter Simon Tam, a man on the run. They also encounter Shepherd Dariah Book, whose first name we don't get to learn until his funeral. Simon, as it turns out, is carrying a rather unusual cargo, his sister, River. In addition to his passengers and crew, the captain also rents one of the ship's 2 shuttles to a registered companion, Inara Serra. We come to find that River Tam was being held captive by the Alliance and being turned into a weapon. Simon develops an elaborate plan to infiltrate the facility where River is being held and break her out. Since the captain has no love for the Alliance, this puts Simon in his good graces for a moment. Their experiences bring them together as a crew, and we follow them as they go through their day-to-day struggle of simple survival and avoiding the Alliance. However, the movie takes a twist on the show in that their story brings them in direct conflict with the Alliance, ending in a spectacular showdown both in the air and on the ground. Serenity's incredible ensemble cast, brilliant writing, and wonderful special effects takes us on a 2-hour adventure that entertains, tortures, and enthralls everyone in their own way. I highly recommend, if you have not seen this movie, that you get your hands on it as soon as possible, make some popcorn, dim the lights, and prepare for a wonderful adventure.